Hello everyone, and welcome to Which Wonderkid will take Messi and Ronaldo's spot as best? Now, before this video starts and I start to give my opinion, remember, this is my opinion, and if you think any player that I say won't be as good as you think they will be, then, tell me in the comments, because I'm interested to hear everyone else's opinion on this. But this video is about what I just said. Which Wonderkid will take Messi and Ronaldo's spot as best? Because this is the last decade where they're playing, and we have so many Wonderkids in line: Mbappe, Haaland, Sancho, etc., that can take their spot. And it's bound to happen soon. So, let's just get started. So, first Wonderkid, Mbappe. Mbappe is a prime example of a just real player. He doesn't seem like he just came into the football scene a few years ago. He seems like he's been playing around whenever Messi was in his prime. He seems like he's been a great player for so long because of just the way he plays. He's able to outsmart the most experienced players. Um, so I would say, 1 out of 10, I think Mbappe's a 10. I think Mbappe will 100%. Whenever Messi and Ronaldo are not playing anymore, Mbappe is going to be the talking figure. Because you look at his play and you see although he is incredibly young and probably younger than a lot of people that think that he's just a few season wonder, and that whenever Messi and Ronaldo leave, then he's not going to be as good as everybody thinks. Um, he still is one of the best players in the world at his young age, and I think He's been nominated for a Ballon d'Or. He's won a World Cup. What else could you need? But that brings us on to our next player, Erling Haaland. Right now, Germany's probably top talent. Actually, not. Kai Havertz is, I would say, Kai Havertz, Jadon Sancho, and Erling Haaland are the three top talents of the Bundesliga. And we're going to get to Kai Havertz and Jadon Sancho later. But Erling Haaland is one of the best shooters that you can see. I think we all know Erling Haaland's one of the best shooters. Scored amazing. He scored so many goals in the Champions League. He scored so many goals in the Bundesliga, and he's barely played. You can already see that he has potential, but now, he's been showing up in these big games, PSG, just so many big games, and he's been performing. People thought, oh, whenever he goes to BVB, he's not going to be as good as earlier in the season, but um, he's been proving everybody wrong, and he proved me wrong. Honestly, I saw Erling Haaland. He would be good in his smaller team, but whenever he came to VVB, he wouldn't perform as well. But proved everyone wrong. But next person, there's gonna be a lot of people in the Bundesliga, but Jadon Sancho, another BVB player, another amazing talent. I would say honestly, from Kai Havertz, Erling Haaland, and Jadon Sancho comes up top. Just because, I mean, he's like, he already reminds me of a leader in a way. He can start plays, he can end plays, he can do everything by himself. And, some would say he's the best in BVB right now. I'm not gonna confirm or deny that, but he's been so good, and I don't know how much I have to talk about him because we've all seen him play. He's also another young player that shows up in these big games, and does something that a big player would do. And Jadon Sancho is just consistent, and consistency is key. But moving on, um, Who's another good player? This is gonna be our last player that we're gonna talk about. Possibly. I would say let's talk about Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati. Now, while he is a great striker and he scored so many goals, from the games he played. I mean, I'm not going to judge him too highly, but um, I don't think that. I think while he could be one of the best strikers, I don't think he'll ever reach the best. Because if we're talking about Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Jadon Sancho, I don't think he really falls into one of those player categories. While he is good and he has played a lot of good games, I think he's played too little games, and we can't judge him just yet, and we can't put him in that category. But I don't want to speak too lowly of him. While he does have potential to be the best striker, he does have potential to be better than Erling Haaland, and also he's really young. But I just don't think that we can. I don't think we have enough footage and games around him to tell if he's gonna be like Messi or Ronaldo material. But that brings us on to the end of the video, and I would say the two players most likely to take over Messi and Ronaldo. We're picking two players because, of course, Messi and Ronaldo are two players. Mbappe and Jadon Sancho. Now, I probably am gonna make a part two of this because there's so many wonder kids. But I just wanted to cover Ansu Fati because he is a wonder kid that I'm really intrigued about. But I would say the best two wonder kids right now, from the ones we covered. In the next video we might top them, but I would say Jadon Sancho and Mbappe. Mbappe, I would say, is better than Jadon Sancho. I think everybody thinks that, but those two are just key players. But let me know what you guys think. Um, if I made something wrong, but like, maybe subscribe, maybe hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.